بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ربنا زدنا علما. اللهم إنا نسألك الإخلاص والقبول وأن تنفعنا اللهم بما نقول. اللهم آمين. وبعد. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to recitation correction during Ramadan inshallah بإذن الله تعالى. And today inshallah we're going to do سورة الكافرون inshallah. So Surah al-Kafirun, it's an easy surah, subhanallah, it says 6 ayat, and let's start know how to read it properly, inshallah, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. First of all, Surah al-Kafirun has, as you see here, 2 identical ayat, so we are going to fix one, and we are not going to repeat this one as the details that the first one, okay? First thing, we agreed that the fatha, it is to open the 2 jaws, the sound should goes up. The dhamma, it is to stretch the lips forward and the sound should go directly towards outside. And the kasra, it is by dropping the lower jaw down and the sound goes down. Okay? Another thing we agree on when we read the letters, that the timing of the harakat should be equal. So the fatha should be equals to the dhamma equals to the kasra, means the time of it. Okay? So if I give it 1 second for the fatha, I should give it to the dhamma and should give it to the kasra. And concerning the sukoon, we agreed that according to the characteristics of the letters, and if you didn't finish the characteristics yet, you can just go and check it on the YouTube, and I can put it for you on the description down, inshallah, bi'idhnillah. Okay, so we are going to focus on the timing, because tajweed, reading right, recitation, a proper recitation, it is to do 2 things. Giving the letter its articulation point and the characteristic, and give it its needed time. Okay, so the articulation point, we already studied it, and the characteristics, we already did it, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. And the timing, which is another very important issue on reading Arabic words, because the Arabic words, if I increase the time of any word or decrease it, that may change the meaning of the Arabic word, so take care of that. So first of all, after Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, we start with a video on Basmala only, so we can just start with قُلْ يَا أَيُّهَا الْكَافِرُونَ. Here, so it's dhamma, 1 count, so make sure to stretch the lips forward. The lam sukoon, make sure to return the lips back. Don't say qul. No, make sure to return the lips back on the lam sukoon. So qul, like this. And then ya ayyuha. We didn't finish the mudud yet, but inshallah we're going to finish it inshallah later. But we have, for now, any mad having this wave on top of it, this means that this mad is a long one. We have to stretch, we have to extend the time of it longer than the normal one. By the way, any mad followed by hamza, we have to stretch it 4 or 5. Okay? And any mad followed by sukoon, we have to stretch it 6 counts. Now, this one we have to stretch it, we have to make it 4 or 5 counts. And then another fatha, so ya, make hamza. After opening the ya, open the hamza as well. Ya, and then ya mushaddad. Make sure to increase the tone on this ya, because ya mushaddad has something called nabr, and this is to prevent the air from being outside. So instead of making ya ayyu, you see this air, we don't need to make it. We don't need it because it is not from the characteristics of the ya. Ya is characterized by audibility and rakhawa, so no air on it, no hams on it. Okay, it is audibility. So ayyu, make sure to make ya mushaddad like this. So ya ayyu, and then ha fatha and alif mad, but it is followed by hamzatul wasl, which is alif having its sad on top of it. So in this case we are going to skip both the alif mad and the alif wasl. Okay, so I will shift from the ha to the lam directly, as we have ha fatha lam sukoon. So it will be hal, like this, hal. Okay, so قُلْ يَا أَيُّهَا, like this. And then كاف فتح ألف مد. This will be 2 counts. Make sure to make the sound of the madud from its articulation point, which is the back part of the tongue with the hard and fleshy palate, both together. And stretch it for 2 counts, so extend the time of the ka fatha for longer than 1 count. So it will be ka. Okay, and the fa kasra, make sure to drop the sound down. Fi and ra dhamma, waw mad, noon sukoon. This type of a mad, or this 3 letters, we are going to read it as Ru, ra, heavy, ru, and wow mad 2 counts or 4 or 6, because we are going to stop here and turn this haraka to be sukoon. So it will be presented sukoon mad. Alkafirun. And take care of the air that we push here. We don't need to push air here because wow mad isn't pushed with air. So it will be قل يا أيها الكافرون. Okay, second ayah, it is لا أعبد. We agreed that لا followed by mad, and this mad is followed by hamza, so we agree that any mad having wave and followed by hamza, we have to make it 4 or 5 counts, so stretch the sound of it. It will be لا then ayn sukoon, it will be like this. Make ayn sukoon and make sure to push the sound of ayn upward. Don't make the sound ayn as a hamza, not a'budu. It's move the sound up. لا أعبد باء ضمة and dal ضمة. We have to make the sound of them as 2 ضمة. So stretch the lips forward when you read this باء ضمة. لا أعبد, and then ما, this is ميم فتحة ألف مد. We have to make it ما and then تا فتحة عين سكون تع. Okay, تع like this, and then باء ضمة دال ضمة and واو مد, and then noon, which is the same issue. Any word has a haraka and we have to stop on it, we are going to turn it to be sukoon. So it will be تعبدون تعبدون like this. So what if I don't want to stop here, for example, on the first noon, الكافرون, I'm going to join to the normal haraka that it is on the word. We will join it like قل يا أيها الكافرون لا لا, 1 haraka and lam, then continue the same word. We will apply this on all of the joining 2 ayat, but it is sunnah to stop on the head of the ayah. That's called head of the ayah. Head of the ayah. Okay, we're going to stop on it because the Prophet ﷺ used to stop whenever he see the head of the ayah. Okay, so لا أعبد ما تعبدون. The next ayah is wa la. Don't rush before you go to the lam, and don't read the wa as a wala, wa, because I saw it a lot. Wa, not wa, it's wa, and then la followed by hamza. This hamza mad, so it is another long mad, so it will be wala like this. Okay, wala like this. So make sure to give the time for the wow and time for the lam. Wa la like this. And then hamza fatha noon sukoon followed by ta, it is ikhfa, hiding here. We didn't study that yet. Inshallah, I will put it on YouTube, inshallah, bi'idhnillah, later. But if we have noon sukoon followed by ta, in this case, we are going to get ready from the hamza to the ta, as I have at. The tongue is going to get ready for the ta, then hold this position and make the nasal sound. At, because I saw some sisters do it like an. It is not an, it's an. Make sure the tongue is away from its articulation point. So it will be wala antum, like this. And then ta dhamma, stretch the lips forward to, on the meme, make sure to return the lips back. Tum, make sure to make the meme, to return the lips back on the meme sukoon, because some sisters do tum, continue the lips, continue stretching the lips and making the tu and meme the same by stretching the lip. Tum, not tum, it's tu, tum. Return the lips back when you read the meme. And then ayn fatha alif mad, it will be alif mad. So make sure, finish the articulation point for ayn, then move it as a fatha. Don't make the ayn time or ayn sound from the beginning of ayn to the end of it. Like, this is not ayn, or this is not ayn as well. Ayn mad, fatha, mad, I mean. It should be then mad. Because we need to stretch the sound of the fatha, not the sound of the ayn itself. Not it is so you see? So then alif mad. Then increase the sound. Make the sound from the jawf, which is the throat and mouth opening. So like this. So it will be ولا أنتم عابدون This is ألف مد عين ألف مد and then باء كسرة B عابي باء كسرة عابدون like this. دال ضمة واو مد. It will be stretch the lips forward, do, and stretch, last it for 2 counts, and then noon fatha, na, عابدون, like this, and never stretch the noon, this noon, because it is so common that sisters stretch the ending haraka before they go to the next word. Okay, so make sure that you give it one haraka only and then go to the next. عابدون ما. This is mim fatha alif mad followed by hamza, have a wave on top of it. So go to the next hamza like this. ما hamza fatha give it 1 count only. Like this. Make sure the 2 jaws are open. And then ayn sukun, another ayn sukun. Like this, and then that dhamma dal sukun because we are going to stop here. So it will be a'bud, but we have dal, and that is from the letters of qalqala. So we have in this case to make bounce for the dal. a'bud, like this. The next ayah is wa fatha la, another mad followed carrying a wave on top of it, having the hamza after it. So we have to stretch this mad 4 or 5. So it will be wa, finish the wow first, don't rush, because lots of sisters, when they see the mad, they forget or they decrease the time of the first letter a little bit. So they make it wala. We don't need that. We need wala, like this. Okay? And then hamza fatha and noon here having 0 on top of it. So we'll skip reading this noon when we join it, but when we stop, we're going to read it. So now we are going to join. So noon and ayn like this will be na'a, like this. Wala ana'a. Okay? And here ayn alif mad, so give it 2 counts. And then ba kasra dal dhammatayn, and followed by mim. Tanween followed by mim, it's called insertion. Means that I'm going to insert the sound of the tanween, which is a n sound, the noon sukoon of the tanween, with the sound of a mim. But in this case, the sound of the noon sukoon, because it is a nasal sound, and mim because it is a nasal sound as well, so they are going to completely insert it together, and the result will be 1 mim mushaddad. So I'm going to shift from the do dhamma to the mim mushaddad because of the insertion. So it will be abidum. Make sure the dal dhamma should be stretching the lips forward because of the dhamma, and then on the mim mushaddad, return the lips back. Don't make the mim mushaddad as dum. No, we have to make dum, return the lips back on the mim mushaddad. And then alif mad, abidum ma. Alif mad, make sure to make it from jawf. And then ayn fatha, ba fatha, ba, abad. Okay, here dal and ta, we just explain it, which is the two similar. Dal and ta are similar, so they have the same articulation point, but differs on some of their characteristics. So in this case, it will be complete insertion. So I'm going to skip the dal and turn from the ba to the ta mushaddad. Abattum, like this. Okay? Ta mushaddad means 2 ta. The first ta is ta sukun, the second ta is ta dhamma. So it will be abattu, and then mim sukun. It will be abattum, like this. The next ayah, we did the details on top of it, so I'm going just to read it. وَلَا أَنْتُمْ عَابِدُونَ مَا أَعْبُدُ, like this. The last ayah is la fatha, la, kaf dhamma, ku, la ku, and then mim sukun, lakum, like this. And then dal ya sukun, di. So stretch this one for 2 counts. Dinu, noon dhamma nu, dinu, and then ku, dinuku. We are going to keep the lips stretched from the nu to the ku directly. Dinuku, nuku, because some sisters change the movement of the lips. Make sure ya mad isn't accompanied with the nose. So just make the sound only from the mouth. Di, and then nu, separate. Not dinu. It's so different. Dinu is so different than dinu, like this. And then ku, mim sukun. Make sure to stop to return the lips back after the stretching from the nu, and ku to return the lips back on the mim. Dinukum. And then wa fatha, lam kasra, ya fatha, wa li ya. Give every letter its haraka and its time on this word. Waliya, waliya, like this. Waliya. Okay? And then dal kasra, deen, like this. Turn it to be a sukoon. And if you need to join it with a kasra to the next basmala. Deeni Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, like this. So it will be Lakum Dinukum Waliya Deen, like this. Okay, so let's listen to the Shaykh when he read this surah.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين.